doing CrownTheEric here, and it's Wednesday, and it's CrownTheEric time. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I promised, today we're going to talk about comic books, and I said I was going to talk about the fact that I got to see the Deadpool movie. So I kind of going to merge the two, and we're going to talk about Deadpool. Deadpool. And as you can see, I'll pan it back a little bit. There's Deadpool, and that is Abraham Lincoln being punched in the face by Deadpool. Because during this comic series arc of him, he, the first five issues, the first 5 issues, he was going after a bunch of dead presidents that got resurrected by a necromancer. And that is just some of the craziness that Deadpool has. So, those of you who really don't know jack squat about Deadpool, either A, haven't really jumped on the fan bandwagon about him, or B, really don't care about comics, or C, you really don't know jack squat about Deadpool. So let me tell you something about Deadpool. Deadpool is that beautiful guy, the merc with a mouth, a bunch of other names, loves chimichangas, and his real name is Wade Wilson. Though, during some of his speculation, some people might not even think that his name really is Wade Wilson. Because in one of the comics, back in one of the older comics that he was in, there's a guy named T-Ray who said that his name was actually Wade Wilson, and that the guy who was portraying Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, is just a murderer who stole his identity. So, there's really not a lot to go on about a background story about Deadpool, because he's just a mysterious figure. He's kind of like the Joker. You really don't know his background. No one knows really his background. Which is noted in comics, because he can't remember any of the things that has really happened to him because of the Weapon X program that he joined in, which you got to see. If you get to see the movie, you get to see he goes through a program, which I believe in the comic, or in the movie, it was the Weapon X program. Though in the comic, he does go through the Weapon X program. He enlisted doing that after he got kicked out of the United States Air Force. So, other things that are really cool about Deadpool. He's an X-Men. He's been an X-Men. He's been an Avenger. He's been a mercenary. He's teamed up with Cable. He's teamed up with Spider-Man. Actually, they just made a comic book story arc with Spider-Man and Deadpool as a team-up. It's Spider-Man Deadpool, and it's awesome. And every time I see Spider-Man and Deadpool together, it's just really funny, because Wade Wilson, aka also, the topic of this video, Deadpool, just really brings out, the real, inner kid, or inner innocence of Peter Parker, which is Spider-Man, if you guys don't know who, living under a rock. And it's just, when they get together, it's just a really fun time. And they really play, the people who, really did it at first, who wrote the script for them in the comics, really play off each other and all that. So, I think the really cool things about Deadpool that you may not know. His powers are amazing. His powers rival pretty much like Wolverine. He can regenerate. Wolverine can regenerate from cuts and bruises and everything, but Deadpool can also regenerate body parts. So if he gets his hand chopped off, he literally regenerates a whole new hand. It goes from a baby hand into a full-size grown man's hand, like so. Also, it's not really much of a special superpower, but he breaks the fourth wall. He will talk to you as the audience, as the reader, as the person that's potentially watching the show, because he's been in TV shows as well, mostly the cartoons he's been in, and he breaks the fourth wall, which is basically him talking to you, like I said, as the reader, and all that, and he is very fully aware that he's a fictional character in a comic book, which is hilarious, because then you have these hilarious tidbits with him talking to you as a reader, and it's hilarious. I highly recommend, if you want a really good alternative to your typical superhero, because Deadpool is an anti-hero. He is an anti-hero. which means he's not a hero, obviously. He's everything. He's just a mercenary who works for chimichangas and money and recognition and fame and all that. He really, really is awesome to read because you really kind of want to know more about him. And throughout the comics, they kind of try to give him a background story, but the background story is really how you interpret him, which some of his fourth wall breaking actually does. Is one of the fourth wall breaks that he's ever done is he really, you know, lets you decide what his origin really is, because he says he's Canadian and all this, but as a reader, you can kind of make up your own. I feel like Deadpool is kind of like the hero that you can kind of just make in your own special way. Like, you can kind of just create a backstory for him, but he's still going to be the coolest, badass anti-hero besides maybe Cable. Though Cable kind of is a hero because he's an X-Men from the future, and we'll get to that later on a different day when I talk about X-Men, which I love X-Men. But, yep. And like I said, Deadpool punching Abraham Lincoln, probably the coolest thing. He gets in a whole boxing match with him. Pretty awesome. So, that is Deadpool in a nutshell. In a little short montage, there's a lot more. You can go on anything. You can go to any comic store, find a Deadpool comic you can find. I highly recommend Deadpool. I do. He's not for young. Oh no, he's not for kids though. So, not for kids at all. Not at all. He's explicit. I mean, even on here, it says parental advisory. Right on there, it says parental advisory. Because he's not for kids. Not for kids. I read something on Facebook that a mother took his son to go see Facebook. Go see Deadpool. And she walked out because she was unaware of how foul language and everything, and she should have had some warning. Well, lady, there's an R-rated rating for a reason. Because it's really, 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 really foul mouth and dirty. As well as it should be. I feel as much, and we're going to move on to the movie now. I feel that the movie, I'm not going to give any spoilers by the way, I feel the movie does an amazing job pushing the envelope of really showing if you really want a comic book character to work, such as Deadpool, give the movie the proper rating. Because if you put a PG-13 rating on that Deadpool movie, it would have been awful. People would have hated it, and it would have never got a sequel. And then everyone would be like, oh, and all that. So, Deadpool really pushes the bar. I just read today that Wolverine 3 is trying to get an R rating. Because Wolverine is another comic book character that's really, really... And I feel like even the Batman movies, that if future ones come out, should be rated R. Because Wolverine is a killer. He's an X-Men, but he's also a trained, killer and soldier. And he needs to have an R rating. He stabs people with his claws and everything. And especially with Batman, too. Gotham is a very disgusting place. It's filled with psychos and lunatics and druggies and all of that, like a clown that's running around just killing people for fun because he just loves chaos and everything. Superhero movies that are coming out in the future now should really learn from the new Deadpool movie with proper rating. And that is where I'm going to leave that. I hope you guys get to see Deadpool soon because it's awesome, and definitely bring a chimichanga to eat because it's going to make you laugh your ass off. As well as, I really, 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 really want you guys to really read Deadpool before you go see it. Read a Deadpool comic. Just go to Barnes & Noble and grab one off the shelf and go sit in one of the comfy chairs and just go do that. Because it would be awesome, and you'll learn more about the character. And then even with the movie, you can learn a lot about the character because he's pretty much just like how he is in one of these. So, with that being said, you guys have a good one. I'm out of here. Hey guys, I totally told you. I hope you, Hey guys, CrownTheEric here, and this is usually where you get to see the end credits, but I totally promised on my Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, which if you don't, it'll be down there below in the description. There'll be a link to follow me on Facebook as well as my Twitter and all that. So, please follow me on those so you can keep up with me. I did promise a contest, and it has nothing. It's not a comic contest. I'm not giving back away like Deadpool comics, or anyway. I'm not like affiliated with Marvel like that at all. So, Ryan Reynolds, Marvel, please don't sue me. That's cool. So, but I am gonna give a contest. I'm gonna do a contest giveaway for the first time. Right here in my hand is a card for a level 100 Mew. It has been the Pokemon 20th anniversary has started in February, and they're giving away a mythical Pokemon every month. And you can go and get the cards from GameStop, but hey, I'm going to do a contest for you guys. As you can see on the back of this card, right here, is where I would scratch off for the code. I didn't scratch off the code because I'm going to give you guys a chance to totally get a level 100 Mew Pokemon. It's good for Pokemon X and Y and Omega and Alpha Sapphire. So, it's totally good for X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. So all you're going to have to do is I'm going to sit there and I'm going to post a big question on my Facebook, which you better follow me down below in the link if you want a level 100 Pokemon, level 100 Mew. If you want that Pokemon, if you want that mystical Mew. So I'm going to post a question on my Facebook. And whoever puts the right answer up is going to be in a drawing of a randomly picked person. And I'm going to randomly pick the person. Randomly. So even if you guys get it right, you still have a chance. I want to be fair to everyone. And I'm going to randomly pick the person. And that's how you're going to win. So you better go follow me on Facebook. Otherwise, you're not going to get a level 100 Mew. By the way, totally share, subscribe, thumbs up this video that you just saw. I'm out of here. Go follow me on Facebook. Wait for that question to pop up. Have a good day. CrownTheEric's out of here. I'll see you next Wednesday with a new video. Also, be advised, there might be a game video coming out this weekend. Not 100% sure, but just check. And just like I said, check that Facebook, okay? Hit that like, go down the link below. Follow me on Facebook.